This video is part one of Meet Kevin's Master Stocks and the Psychology of Money. First, let me say my experience with Meet Kevin so far has been a good one. I've been watching him grow on YouTube for a couple of years now, and I've taken his real estate course, and it was a great course. And Kevin is a very smart guy when it comes to many subjects. And he's currently running for governor of my state, and he has some drastic plans to make changes. And I like that he has a detailed plan, so I voted for him. But the reason I'm making this video is to review his stock course. Now, I don't know what to expect. I know Kevin's a really bright guy, but I found that a lot of stock trading instructors are very smart, but that does not mean their courses are good or that they actually help people make money. So what are the promises made from Kevin about his course? Well, he says you can grow your net worth, you can retire early, and you can make more money than ever before. Now, this can mean that you merely retire at age 55 rather than 65. I mean, these promises could be made in the context of being a long-term investor. And this is different than most promises that I've seen on YouTube. Most other instructors promise that they can show you how to make a living trading. So my overall take on Kevin's promises is that they're much more realistic, and really the bar is not really set too high. Now, Kevin is a self-made multimillionaire, and this was mainly made from real estate and YouTube. And I'm not sure how much of his wealth was created from stocks. If stocks were one of his wealth building vehicles, it could have been more to do with the market rising in general, rather than Kevin using skill to navigate through the market. And again, my early take is he seems to be more focused on being a long-term investor. But so far in my review, I've watched about 25% of the stock course videos, and I've looked over his course member live streams and his alert service. And as I get further into the course, I will make more review videos. And one of my goals when doing a review is always looking to see if the instructor is profitable. And this is why I like to focus in on the alert services, because they typically give me the ability to track trade results. Now, looking over the course in general, I see the average video is about 3 to 4 minutes long. And that is until I get to the final section of the stock margin, trading, options, technical analysis, and strategy section. And I think this section will be more of the meat, and the average video is around 10 minutes in that section. So as of today, it's August 30th, 2021, there's about 25 sections. And it looks like Kevin will continue to add content as time goes on. And I have a ballpark estimate of about 10 to 15 videos per section. And this is a lot of material to cover. And I counted all the video times together. I combined them all together. And there's approximately 29 hours of material. Now, video one is about how to get into Kevin's Discord. And Kevin says he'll be available for questions. He did a good job on how to sign up and use Discord. And after looking around a little, I found a couple places where Kevin puts out his alerts. He has two areas. One is for long-term investing, and the second is for short-term investing. And since I'm not sure about the long-term horizon as far as my review, eventually I'm going to focus in on the short-term trade alerts. In video 5, Kevin covers how your savings can compound over time, basically showing how powerful it is to start saving or investing your money now so you can have a nice large nest egg when you get ready to retire. He's motivating students to start saving now, even if you need to start small. Now, in the next few videos, he covers the psychology of money, and there's some good stuff here as far as perspective. Now, as I move through the course, here are some of my takes on the video so far. Now, Kevin is about putting perspective on your situation. He gives a unique perspective on what it means to have money and associate with money. He covers what to base your budget on and creating a budget in order to end up with investable money. How to deal with losses. And if you're in the US, you are already a winner compared to so many others around the world. Now, Kevin's goal is to redefine how you associate with money. And he goes over the fact that action is needed to get to the next financial goal. And some of the best ways to implement actions, he has a perspective about performance that is very helpful. He also goes over some good life hacks on how to stay organized. And some of the examples of other topics are money rules, the trap of status, giving to charity, credit score and what it means, productive habits, investing mindset, and how to exit the paycheck to paycheck life, and also, interestingly enough, how to get a raise. Now, I like the outlook on budgeting and paying extra for things and how that can take away from your early retirement. And he's basically giving his perspective on money investing, which is a good way to think in order to keep calm and not overreact to a possible problem with your stock position. The overreactions can cause investors to lose money. And these videos were all about basic concepts about personal finance and nothing how to invest in stocks or trade stocks. But again, I'm only 25% through the course. Now, he's not worried about volatility as much as the quality of the asset owned. Now, my opinion here is that I would prefer to be in a hedged position with a positive cash flow rather than being in a company that I believe in. For example, my Synthetic Dragon portfolio creates positive returns while being hedged against the market crash. And it only takes seconds a day and about 20 minutes every couple of weeks to manage. And this is more my personal style, but Kevin is younger and it makes sense for him to carry more risk with a larger time horizon. Now, these first videos are very good for new traders or someone new to finance. And there's a bunch of little personal finance hacks. And Kevin has an interesting way that he approaches finance. And I would have liked to watch this stuff when I was back in my 20s. So again, this is good stuff for beginners, even for a little more experienced, as a reminder of some of the concepts. And Kevin has a way of explaining them in a creative way that I've really not heard before. And another thing I like is the information that he gives is actionable. It'll be interesting to see how actionable or what kind of trade plan he has when it comes to stocks in detail. Now, looking through Kevin's live streams, I was able to see that all the live streams are archived. The members only live streams take place every day. And I've looked through quite a bit of the archives and I've found that the videos last anywhere from 20 minutes to around 50 minutes. I would say the average video is around 30 minutes long. Now, on the members live stream, Kevin opens up for questions and gives his opinion on specific stocks. He does name pricing on where he would buy or sell specific single name stocks. And this is very Jim Cramer-like. He likes to look at the financials and the charts. He trades based on a combination of fundamental and technical analysis. And so far, I've not been able to identify any specific criteria on how he makes his picks. But this is one of my goals. He also answers questions about real estate in the live stream. So it's not just about stocks. The live stream is about real estate. There's quite a bit on real estate. Now, watching Kevin field questions, I'm reminded of Jim Cramer. Kevin can pull up a vast amount of information and regurgitate it with finesse. He's definitely very smart. One thing my experience has taught me is that even the best and the brightest can lose money trading stocks and options when trading directionally. And so far, one of the things I've picked up on Kevin is that he definitely is a directional trader. Now, some people new to my channel might be scratching their heads right now wondering, what do I mean by directional? Well, when I became a more advanced options trader, I was able to set up my portfolio to be delta neutral, which means the direction of the underlying stock has a minimal effect on the P&L of my portfolio. And I believe trying to pick a direction and managing money around that in the short term is not a proven way to make money consistently. And I've been searching for someone that can do that for a couple of years now. As far as the alerts, my goal is always to see if the instructor shows proof of profitability because I believe that if the instructor is not profitable, then they can't teach others to be profitable. Now, to prove profitability, I need to see real trade executions. And I don't see any real trade executions on the live stream. The only place I see any trade executions are pictures of trades in the short and long-term trade alert section in Discord. After watching videos for 5 days, I'll continue to watch and go through the videos, but I am going to narrow my focus on the short-term trade alerts. I think he only gives alerts to show what his trades are, rather than a trade that a student can follow or duplicate. There does not seem to be any methodology, except he is buying to make short-term profit, and if the position does not work out, he adds to the position and or holds it for a longer term, hoping that the position will eventually work out. And I also don't see his trades as duplicatable because he does not share his overall trade plan or money management plan. Now, this is just my early impression so far because I haven't gone through the entire course, but he is just showing up with $20,000 or $50,000 and allocating it. And because I am not sure what his overall plan is, right now, it doesn't look like it's duplicatable. But maybe when I get more into the meat of the course, I'll be able to narrow down some kind of trading system that Kevin uses. My goal is always to see if the instructor is profitable. And for what I've gathered from the Discord chat, the most potential to see Kevin's trades is the alert service for short-term trading. And he has archived trades beginning from April 16th, 2021. And I'll do my best to track his performance. And I've started a spreadsheet, and here you can see it. It's missing a lot of data because I haven't had a chance to go all the way through. And I'm going to try to complete the spreadsheet as best I can in terms of what kind of trades he's made and what kind of profits he's made. But, this is just kind of the beginning of the spreadsheet. So stay tuned for that. Now, by the way, I have 2 free courses available in order to help people learn how to trade options. And I believe trading options is where you're really going to find an edge. I don't believe you're going to find an edge just picking the direction of a stock. One of the courses is an actual trading system with black and white rules that has been statistically proven profitable through backtests. And you can see the link in the description below for the 2060 course. And if you're brand new to options, I've created a beginner's options course for free called Options from Day One. And there's a link in the description for that course as well.